a screed posted on his social media site in the middle of the night, Trump attacked the Tesla boycott and claimed it was illegal. Quote, "The radical left lunatics, as they often do, are trying to illegally and collusively boycott Tesla, one of the world's greatest automakers and Elon's baby, in order to attack and do harm to Elon and everything he stands for." Since last November, Tesla's stock price has declined by more than 50%. And in just the last month and a half since Trump's inauguration, and since Musk started raiding the federal government, he's seen his own wealth, which is tied to Tesla's share price, decline by $145 billion. In his post on Truth Social, President Trump promised to bail Elon out by making a big show of buying a Tesla. Quote, "I'm going to buy a brand new Tesla tomorrow morning as a show of confidence and support for Elon Musk, a truly great American." So here's the president using his office to boost the stock of a company owned by a member of his administration. That's fairly troubling, but not as much as Trump trying to claim that it's illegal to boycott Tesla. For decades, the Supreme Court has held that individuals have a right under the First Amendment to organize boycotts. Now, there is one exception to that when the boycott involves Israel. Because of course, right? The Supreme Court declined to hear an appeal in a case involving a state law in Arkansas that required government contractors to pledge not to be involved in the BDS movement against Israel. The law was challenged on the grounds that the state cannot restrict the free speech rights of individuals by forcing them not to boycott Israel. But an appeals court upheld the anti-boycott law, and the Supreme Court refused to hear an appeal, which kept the law in place. More than half the states in the U.S. have now passed similar anti-BDS laws that restrict speech. Clearly, the president would like to criminalize all organized boycotts. Until then, though, he proposed adding extra punishment to people who vandalize Tesla properties. He said he would call any such attacks domestic terrorism. So you can burn down a Ford Motors plant, firebomb a GM showroom, and you're a vandal or an arsonist. But if you do the same thing to the car company owned by the weird South African billionaire who's my friend, well, then you're a fucking terrorist. You're wondering why the president is keeping Elon so close and doing all these things for him? Well, it's because he knows Elon's the money man, and Musk has already promised $100 million for Trump's political operation. That's why Trump wants to keep him happy. And so, late Tuesday afternoon, the president ended up shooting his little car commercial for Elon, paid for by the public. He and Elon stood outside the White House next to a bunch of parked Teslas. And the president went on and on about how great Elon is. Trump is actually not the best pitchman for a car commercial, since he doesn't know anything about cars, can't drive them, probably can't even remember the last time he was behind the wheel of one. So it was all pretty awkward and desperate. And as always with Trump and Musk, totally corrupt. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new videos. Also, if you want to see Means Morning News in its complete form, not just the clips we post here, head on over to Means TV and get access to all our new episodes and our entire backlog, plus tons of other great movies and original TV shows.